Welcome back, guys. So today we're doing the QA Job Bootcamp from beginner to hired, the evergreen tech job. So we are still in phase 1, but we're in lesson 3 and we're working on software testing lifecycle, the STLC. So the objective is, by the end of this lesson, you should understand the full QA workflow, know what testers do day to day, and be able to explain STLC clearly in interviews. So number 1, what is STLC? STLC is the structured process QA testers follow to test software. Think of it like your playbook as a tester. If STLC is building the product, then STLC is how you test it properly. So the STLC phases the core workflow: requirement analysis, test planning, test case design, test execution, defect reporting, and test closure. So the requirement analysis, the goal is to understand what needs to be tested. You're not coding yet, you're thinking. The QA tasks: read requirements carefully, identify testable scenarios, ask questions like, what happens if input is invalid? What's the expected result? Example, login feature: valid login, invalid password, empty fields. Test planning. The goal is to decide how testing will be done. So the QA's task is to define scope, what to test, choose tools, estimate time, and assign tasks in teams. Output is a test plan document. Number 3, test case design. The goal is to create step-by-step instructions for testing. QA tasks: write test cases, cover happy paths, edge cases, and negative scenarios. Example test case: step, enter valid email, expected, user logs in successfully. Number 4, test execution. The goal is to run the tests. The QA's task would be to execute test cases, compare expected versus actual results. Outcome: either you pass it or you fail it if it does not work. Number 5, defect reporting. So this is how you will report the bugs. The goal is document issues clearly. The QA task: log bugs with steps to reproduce, expected result, actual result, and screenshots. Tools like Jira are used, and we will practice this later on. Number 6, test closure. Goal: wrap up testing. QA tasks: ensure all tests are executed, verify bugs are fixed, and document learnings. Number 4, real example, a fitness app. Let's apply STLC to your login feature. Requirement analysis: understand login rules. Test planning: decide what to test. Test cases: write login scenarios. Execution: try logging in. Bug reporting: login button does not work. Closure: confirm fix works. How STLC fits into daily QA work. This is what a typical QA day looks like. Morning: review requirements, write test cases. Midday: execute tests, log bugs. Afternoon: retest fixes and update status. You're constantly moving between these phases. Interview gold answer. If asked, what is STLC? Say, STLC is the structured process of software testing, including requirement analysis, planning, test case design, execution, defect reporting, and closure. It ensures testing is systematic and complete. Common beginner mistakes: jumping straight to testing without planning, writing weak test cases, not documenting bugs properly, skipping closure. Hands-on exercise: Your task is pick your login feature and list 5 requirements. Create a mini test plan, write 10 test cases, and execute them mentally or in your app, and then write 3 bug reports. In the next video, we will begin Phase 2, Core QA Skills. This will consist of Lesson 4, Types of Testing, Functional, Regression, etc. Number 5, UA versus API versus Integration Testing. Lesson 6, Test Cases and Test Suites. And we start using Jira. Alright guys, see you there.